Hello and welcome to day 5 of Katrina's Creations Christmas vlogs. So, today I'm going to open up 2 of the advent calendars, and then I have a short little video. You guys know how much I like tea. I'm drinking some right now. But yeah, I like my tea, and so I actually took an IKEA box that I had with drawers in it, and I turned it into a tea caddy. So I'm going to show how I did that. So stay tuned for that video after I open the goodies for today. So we will get started first with the yarn from Jane. And I can see some loose things in it, so I'm being really careful when I open this. There is a whole handful of the little stitch markers. There's like about 6 of them in here. So we have that, and here is, oops, I almost dropped it. Here is the yarn for today. It is blue, like a white with some denim blue, and then there are some darker speckles in it. There you can see it really well. So how pretty is that? And then day 5 from me, this is a former knit crate yarn called Copper Kettle, and it came in, those of you who are opening this along with me, it came in various shades. It was like there was a green, sort of like when copper has that verdigris color. There's a green, there's a definite copper color. There was almost a pink, like when it's been really polished high, you know, and it gets that kind of pinkish color. So this one, you can see a little bit of both in it. You can see the kind of pink color, and it also has the copper color in it. So there you can see it, and that's the pink. So there is pink inside the ball. There you can see it down inside there. So with that, we are going to be doing the tea caddy video. So stick around for the video, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Hello, and welcome to Katrina's Creations. This is something different today. Let me show you my tea situation. You all know I love tea, but my tea cabinet is looking absolutely crazy. Let me show you what my disaster looks like right now. This is like a little garage thing. I'm baking, so just ignore the flour in the middle of this. Dave likes flavored water, so we've got those in there. Then I've got the tea bags back in here. I've got tea bags there. That's my sweetener. And that is some empty tea containers back in there. And Dave's creamer. Yeah. That's not all. Then up here, there's extra sweetener. That's my instant iced tea. And then I've got loose teas in this cabinet. So I really want to combine all of this together. Oh, and then I have these 4 containers, which I really like. I bought them to put loose tea in, but they only hold about, they look like they're bigger than what they are. They actually only hold about 3 ounces of tea. So they haven't worked out real well, but I do like them because I like blue and white pottery. So here's my idea of a solution. This was back in my closet, and I used to use it just for like hand lotions and body sprays and stuff. I got this from IKEA. Oh, it's been years ago. They do still sell this. It's bamboo, and I don't know the dimensions, but it's pretty good sized across here, maybe about 18 to 20 inches. And then this direction, it's about 8 or 9 inches. And height-wise, it's probably about 14, 15 inches, somewhere in that ballpark. So I'm thinking that this, and here's what the drawers look like, this will make a perfect thing to hold all of my tea. Now, I am changing it up a little bit because while it comes with these, and this unit, by the way, is called the Mope unit. They do still sell it. Now, when I bought it, I think it was $20. It's now $29.99. So it's a little pricier. I did find some on Amazon, but they weren't as tall or as narrow as this. They were more like for your desk, and they were a little deeper. I will put links to them down below if you want to check them out. But I really didn't want my handles looking like this. So it turns out I can turn the drawer around this way and it'll fit in there. And then I got these from Temu, but they do sell very similar ones on Amazon. And these are little, they're plastic, but they're made to look like the crystal doorknobs. There you can see it. And I think they will look really, really cute on this. So I am going to stain it before I get started. I'm not going to stain it on the inside because I get afraid of any like smells and stuff getting onto this, but I am going to stain the outside to try to match my kitchen cabinets. And we do have some stain out in the garage that I think will work. Because, let me show you this. There, I turned on the light so you could see this better. This garage unit, appliance garage, and the one on the other side over here are not original to the house. Those I bought separately. They were red oak, and then Dave stained them and installed them for me. And they match pretty close. So we still have some of that stain left. So I am going to try to stain it so that it matches it. So that'll be my next little project. Stay tuned. So I've got 2 coats on it. It is a little darker. It is definitely darker than what I anticipated. And some of these spots like here are actually in the wood. I can't get that out. Like right there, you can see another spot. It probably will need another coat yet. I put the first coat on and then wiped it off right away. But I really liked kind of the rich look. I thought it looked better like this. So I have the other drawers sitting over here and over on top of the trash can. But there you can see kind of in the light, because I am in the garage, you can kind of see what it looks like. So I'm thinking one more coat and then we'll go from there. And I believe the Minwax has polyurethane in it. It just says stains and seals. So I've chosen my bit based on the base of the screw here. So measured that up and it should be the right size. And then I've taken, there's a total of 6 drawers. Yeah, there's a total of 6 drawers. I want the knob to be right in the exact center. My lighting in the garage is not the greatest. So I just put some loose masking tape here and I measured this direction and this direction, found the exact center, and I did that for each of the drawers because there's 3 that are small like this, then there's 2 that are 8 inches, and then there's one that's 16 inches. The 16 inch is going to have 2 knobs, and I set it up so that the knob should line up with this top 3 drawers. So it's 3 drawers on the top, 2 in the middle, and a large one on the bottom. So this way, this knob should line up with the one on the bottom of the bottom set of drawers. So let's get this started and hope it works out. So I'm gonna stick this into, oh, I gotta get it a little wider. There we go. You didn't know Katrina was handy this way. I might not be. We'll wait till when we're done whether how handy I was. Okay. Didn't know that it was going to turn into Yankee Workshop instead of Katrina's Creations. Okay, I am ready to start drilling, so let me get the camera turned. Again, the lighting is not the greatest. But there you can see. I'm going to go slow at first because I want to make sure I get it in the right spot and I don't want the drill to move. Okay, looks like it's going to be in the right spot. And there we go. 5 more to go. So here is my finished tea caddy. It did come out darker than I anticipated because you can see it doesn't match the oak. But if you look at the backsplash back here, these have a lot of dark browns in them. So I think, and this is like a brown, and so is my countertop. We're into beige, so I think it will work. And then I've got these jars up here for loose tea. I bought them for loose tea actually, but they only hold about 2 or 3 ounces, so if I buy anything bigger than that, there's not enough. They aren't big enough. I think I have some mint tea in this one, and that's about it. So let me show you what I've got. Right now I don't have a whole lot of loose tea. I need to restock. All I have is some Assam. All I have right now is some Assam black tea. But yeah, otherwise I would have room in here. Up here I have my PG Tips. These are tea bags and I really like them. They're my favorite. If I'm going to have tea bags, like plain tea. This one's empty, so I have more room for loose tea here. And this one is empty. This has my regular tea bags. This one's actually really good. It's Walmart's brand, but it's vanilla chai. It's actually pretty good. And then I have some stash tea in here. Some of this was some Sarah May gave me. Here's some Tetley British blends, Countess Grey, and then I've got some Twinings Earl Grey, and I have some, this is some I had bought, some Stash Double Bergamot Earl Grey. So yeah, so I have those in there. And then over here, these didn't come in tea, like separate little individual things. They're just loose tea bags, and that's mint tea. Now I actually at this point have enough room to put my sweetener as well, but that's only because my tea stock is a little low. So I'm going to hold off on putting those in there. They fit, I mean, I've got plenty of room in here now. So I just slide that in there. There's our coffee thing. This is Dave's coffee filters and flavored water. What do I have back there? Oh, there's a thing of hot chocolate. Who knows how old that might be. This container back here is decaf tea bags. I don't really care for decaf tea. So it's going to stay there because there's a lot of it. When I had my weight loss surgery, they told me I had to drink decaf tea for the beginning part or whatever, and I did. And as soon as I could stop drinking decaf tea, I stopped drinking it, but I've got a lot of leftover decaf tea. It works okay for me for making iced tea, but if I want hot tea, I like caffeinated. So that's what this cabinet now looks like. And then what I had up here, I had all my loose tea in this container up here, and that's all gone now. That's some of our extra, like the little Mia flavored water things. I take those to restaurants to save money. We order water and then we just use those little we call them squirts. I think if you live in the UK, it's like squash. I think that's what it's called. It's flavored squeezy stuff you stick in your water. This is just my French press. Well, I'll pull it down. This is my French press. This goes to the coffee maker that Dave has, and these are 2 individual tea strainers. And then I just have a pitcher back there for iced tea and a random vase and my instant iced tea that I like. And there's Splenda back there. I don't tend to use it myself, but I keep it in stock in case people are visiting and they like that. So that way I have some. So otherwise, yeah, that cabinet looks much more emptied out. Even the next shelf up doesn't have a whole lot. And then the top shelf has like stuff I never get, like a cake stand and a punch bowl. So yeah, and I think if I find that I don't like this dark color wood, because there is some spots, you can see right in here, that did not take the stain. This is just like a basswood, and you can see it's like right in here. I could touch it up a little bit more, so I might do that. But yeah, if I find I don't like it, then I can always paint it. I have some leftover, it's cobalt blue paint, it's about this color, left over from a dining room hutch that I made. So I could actually paint it if I decided to. But right now I don't think it looks bad at all. I think it blends in pretty well. So there we have it right now as it stands, and now I'm going to go clean my kitchen back up again.